In this video, I'll demonstrate how to carry out the first few steps required to download the iOS app from Firebase. Uh, I'll demonstrate this with an iOS simulator, but you need a real device to um, download the iOS app from Firebase. You can't use a simulator. There is a limitation, but because my device is already registered to the Firebase and is also already registered to the uh, um, to my Apple developer account, I need to use a simulator to demonstrate this. So again, please use a real device. You cannot use a simulator to download um, an iOS app from Firebase because the simulator cannot generate a device ID, a valid device ID. The simulator does not come with the valid device ID, so you can't use a simulator for this purpose. Okay. Now on to the real steps. As a first step, you need to log in to a Google account that has been invited to uh, test this iOS app. So you can use your own Google account, but if you use your own Google account, you need to send an email to me first, and then I need to invite that Google account to the tester list. So that's kind of an extra step. That's why I recommend you to use the Google account provided in the final report. Okay. Now, to log into this Google account, you need to use Safari. You cannot use any other browser for this purpose because uh, Apple uses Safari to to determine whether your device is in the tester list or not. So you can't use any other browsers for this purpose. Please use Safari. Now, I'll open Safari. Okay. For Safari, because we want to log into a Google account, we will go to google.com. Okay. Here, I see a sign in button on the top right corner. But for you, you might see a profile picture if you have already logged into an account. So if you have already logged into an account, please click that profile picture and you will see a button that says add another account. So that's where you need to proceed from if you have already logged in to a Google account in your Safari. Uh, if you haven't logged into any Google account, then you will see a sign in button like I do here. So please click that. And here we'll enter the email. Okay, gmail.com. Okay, so here it asks me to enter the password right away. But for you, you might see a pop-up that asks you to scan a QR code. So basically that pop-up is asking you to scan the QR code from my iPhone, not from your iPhone. So that you will see the QR code on your iPhone, but that QR code needs to be scanned from my iPhone. But of course, you don't have access to my iPhone. So the way to counteract this is to cancel that pop-up with the QR code, and you will see a list of options you can choose to log in. One of them will be enter password. So please click enter password and you will get to this page. Now, once you get to this page, of course, we need to enter the password. Okay. Um, the password here is nccedu. This won't be the password you need to use to log in because after this video I'm gonna change the password because I'm uploading this video to YouTube and I don't want to leak the password to the public. But of course, this account can be shared with anyone associated with the university who are required to review my final report. And there's really no privacy concern with this account because it's just a testing account. I use it. I use this account only to test uh, the the iOS app and the Android app from this university project. So there's no problem using this account. The reason I don't want to leak this account to the public is because sometimes people may change the password and lock me out of my own account, and then we might lose access to this account. So that's the only reason I don't want to leak this account to public. It's not because of a privacy concern. So you can freely share this account with anyone associated with the university who are required to review my final report. All right. So let me edit this. The password is right. The password you see in the video won't be the latest password. Okay. So after entering the password, okay, see, it's asking me if I want to save this password. No. Okay, after entering the password, for me, it's logged in right away. But for you, it might ask you to log in with a second factor because there's a location change. So Google might think you're trying to hack this account. Uh, because of it, it may ask you to log in with the second factor. If it does, what you need to do is to download a Google Authenticator app. Stay in Safari. Google Authenticator app. You see in App Store, you will see this. You just need to click install. Here I cannot install it because I don't really have the App Store on my iOS simulator. But on a real iOS device, you will have the App Store. So from there, you can install the Google Authenticator. Once you have installed it, please open the app, and in the app, you will see something like this. Okay, how do I make this full screen? Okay, anyway, so you will see something like this page. So in the Google Authenticator app, and at the bottom right, you will see a plus sign button. Please click that, and it will ask you to scan a QR code. The QR code is provided in the final report. After scanning the QR code, you will see an item added into this list. So that will be the code that you need to use to log in with the second factor. Okay. So once you have successfully logged in, please open Gmail from your Safari. Again, you cannot use any other browser for this purpose. You can't even use a Gmail app. You need to use Safari for this purpose. So here is asking me if I want to open the Gmail app. No, I don't. I need to use this in Safari, so I click I'm not interested. Now we see the list of emails that we have received from this Google account. Firebase has sent some email to this account. You can see these. So click the latest one. From the latest one, you will see this button, download the latest build. Click that, and it will direct you to a page from Firebase. So you can see okay, here, this is where we came from. This is the Gmail. So we click this button. Once we click that button, it redirects as to this page from Firebase. Here we need to give consent to Firebase. Please give consent to Firebase. Okay. Once this is done, we'll see this button that says register device. Please click that, and it will ask as to download the network profile. So click that. All right, the network profile is downloaded. After this step, what we need to do is to go to the device setting. In the device setting, we need to search. So let me manually search this. Okay, I think is in privacy and security. It's not here. So probably general. Okay, in general, you see VPN and device management. Go there, and we see Firebase. Well, I have already installed one profile from Firebase distribution. That's why I see this. But for you, you will see the second one. So click that, and well, I've already installed, so it's asking me if I want to remove. Here we are. So basically, what you will see is that this downloaded. Okay, now let me remove this. Okay, now this is exactly what you will see. Okay, so please click that, and you see the install button. Click the install button, install. Click done. Okay, once this is done, we go back here and we scroll all the way down. Click done. All right, now it says your device is registered. You know, if you don't see this, you have to reload the page. Then you will see, your device is registered to Firebase. Now we're all set here, but that is not all there is to be able to download the iOS app on the Firebase. Once your device is registered to Firebase, I will receive an email from Firebase. Then I need to register your device to my Apple developer account. Then I need to download a new provisioning profile, and then I need to compile the app with the new provisioning profile that has your device ID, and then re-release the app through the Firebase. Only then you'll be able to download the app. Now, when I say you'll be able to download the app, you can't download the app right away. There are a few more steps involved uh, for you to be able to download the app. I'll go through those steps in the next video. What I want to I want to conclude this video by saying that once I receive an email from Firebase, I will make sure that I finish the re-releasing part in 24 hours. Hopefully I'll get it done sooner than that, but because of the time zone difference, 24 hours is what I can guarantee. Okay. So once that re-releasing part is done, I'll send an email to ncc24@gmail.com. But of course, if you would like to receive an email from from your own account, you can send an email to me at mr.aungth@gmail.com to let me know that you'd like to receive an email from a different account. Of course, that doesn't mean you need to send an email to me. I'll make sure that you'll be ready to proceed to the next step in 24 hours. All right. That is all for the video. My apologies for the long process. I didn't know it would be this complicated when I made the initial proposal. It's also a lesson learned from my pod. With this knowledge, of course, I'll be able to plan my future endeavors better. So it's not all that a waste. It's really useful for me because I learned a good lesson, and I hope that this will also be useful uh, to give feedback to other students, because other students may think that this is not complicated. You can kind of jump in and say that this is going to be a complicated process. Anyway, uh, I I hope this video is helpful. And again, my apologies for the long process. All right, I'll see you in the next video.